the brand new Marvel animation show, Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. They released the first 2 episodes, and so far, I think it's decent. As a lot of people think, I'm not that big of a fan of the animation. I think it's weird that the characters don't move in the background. I know it's like it's been done before. It's a style of art, but I'm not a fan of it. I'm not really a fan of the animation, but the plot is decent so far. And just get the elephant out of the room already. The race gender swaps of the characters. In my humble opinion, I am fine with a race or gender swap if it doesn't affect the core character. Like Jim Gordon, his race being switched in the Batman movie, I couldn't care less. I actually think they did a great job with it in the movie. But I'm not a big fan of the swaps so far, especially Harry and Norman Osborn, who at their core are privileged, rich white people, and that's who they are. But changing that changes their character. But that's just me. How about you, Kim?
Yeah, I mean, I totally agree. I feel like if you're gonna change like race swap or gender swap, you should at least keep the roots of the character to how they were before. And you can tweak some things here and there, but you keep it original, not too original to the point where you're copying someone. They just change a lot about the character that just makes it unfamiliar to all of us. That's just a brand new invented character that we've seen before.
Yeah, because there's nothing more comforting than watching a Spider-Man show and seeing the villains that you recognize immediately. Green Goblin, Doc Ock, the Ryan. There's just so many characters that are just it's like comfort food. The Spider-Man genre, especially its villains. So it's more than anything just strange. Like it's just strange the swaps, but yeah, like what doesn't matter what political side you're on. I think it is a bit strange. But other than that, I think that the show actually is decent so far. This is the most like accurate Peter Parker like we've gotten in a while, especially like appearance wise. If you look up the first, I'm pretty sure his first run was The Amazing Spider-Man. That's literally what it looks like. So they did a great job with Peter so far. So, and also another thing about the show, if you're confused on whether this is Tom Holland's Spider-Man, if this is a prequel for him, originally when they made the show, it was supposed to be that, but midway through making the show, they decided to switch it and make it its own original story. So that's why there's elements of, the opening shot of the show is the big bold Captain America Civil War letters, Queens. So, and then the direct copy of whenever we first see Peter walk into the room, he sees Tony. They have that exact shot so far, except they replaced Tony with Norman Osborn. So that's why there's scenes like that that are the exact same from Tom Holland. But this is an original story, so don't let that confuse you.
And I would also like to add the fact that they perfectly balanced the Peter Parker side and the Spider-Man side. Like in other Spider-Man films, you mostly get more Spider-Man than Peter Parker. And me personally, watching the films, and in this TV show, even though it's only 2 episodes in, we see both sides equally. You see the awkwardness of Peter, and then you see the wannabe hero going out fighting crime, beating up bad guys, that type of stuff.
Yeah, this dude is more awkward than Toby and Tom Holland combined, and I love that. It's very relatable. So yeah, I think that I agree, Cam. They've done a great job with Peter.